Capricorn, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. It's a general reading for placement Sun, Moon, or Rising Capricorn. We're using the This Might Hurt Tarot deck by Isabella Rotman this week. Now let's just see what we have for you. We've got a lot of love readings coming out of the cards this week. And yours apparently is one as well. My goodness. Well, lots of love in the air. Lots of emotions right now. I think with this Cancer new moon we had back there, everybody's deeply swimming in it, and it's coming out. People are dealing with things they don't have to deal with, or they don't normally choose to deal with emotionally right now. For you, it looks like it's actually not a bad thing. It looks pretty good, actually, for you this week, Capricorn. You're a little less anxious, a little less worried about, a connection. You're able to see from the other person's point of view here. The thing that's jumping out at me is a connection. Two of Cups, soulmate connection. So this could be a romantic relationship or not. It could be an intimate relationship or not. It's just another soul that you feel very much in tune with. They get you. You could finish each other's sentences. You really understand each other super well. And that person, you've been kind of losing some sleep at night, worrying about how they would interpret something that you've said or how they really feel about a situation. I'm kind of getting a message here that there's something you took a stand on that really meant a lot to you. Something that really was deeply personal for you. And you expressed yourself in a much stronger way, Capricorn, than you maybe normally do. But and by that I mean sort of in a strongly emotional way. Like you're a strong person anyway, and you're very demanding of yourself. But this is different. This is whatever you're expressing your opinion on now is very personal to you, very emotional. And you're a little concerned about how this soulmate may react, whether they would understand, whether they would not understand, and that would lead you to a situation where you had to make a tough choice and walk away from the connection. Happily, it seems, that is not what happened at all, because you're not losing that sleep anymore. The anxiety is lifting, and I don't know if this is something that's happened already or if it's happening this week, but you're having a real moment of connection, and you're starting to understand that you misread this person, that it was almost silly to be so worried about how they would react to your strong taking a stand on something that mattered a lot to you, because they just love you. They just want to be with you. They want to support you. They want you to be happy and taken care of and whole and fulfilled. And if something matters to you, it's going to matter to them too, because it matters to you, because it's something you care about. And you're not going to need to walk away from this connection. In fact, it's deeply satisfying. It's very fulfilling energy around this reading. This is two people who really are understanding each other better than before the conversation that needed to be had. Let's see if there's any clarifying cards for you. This is the Linestrider mini deck, Shiloh Thompson. We have, this could be, it could be a love relationship. I was thinking it's not necessarily a romantic relationship, but the Knight of Cups is here. It could be perhaps that this connection, this friendship, this really, really close relationship is turning into something more. Or it could just be that there is this message here that, I love you. In a really universal way, and that incorporates everything about you. You know, if you love these other people and you want to help them, then I love those other people too, and I want to help them. And then there's the Page of Cups. Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, Page of Cups. Very strong with the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups. This is not going to apply to all of you. Certainly not. Maybe only to one or two of you. It feels like what's coming through to me now is a situation where someone loves two people and they really don't want to hurt their primary relationship, but they want also, you know, to be involved with someone else. And they're right up front about it. And there's a sort of polygamous kind of energy around there was a concern that this person would not understand this desire to express love openly for more than one person. And it certainly is something that surprised this other person, I think. But they're willing to change the way they see things in the world because they love you. And if you love them, if you love the other person, then they will love the other person too. They're certain of it because how could they not? They love you and they love everything about you. And if this is part of the expression of you, then they want to embrace that. They don't want to leave. Again, I don't know how many people that would actually relate to, but that's certainly coming through here. For those of you that it's not about a polygamous relationship, there could be a friendship that's turning into a love relationship, or there could just be a deeper level of intimacy for the two of you in your connection and understanding of one another, whether it's a romantic relationship or not. It's just, you know, if it's just a connection, I don't say just, I mean, it's a super important connection. I shouldn't say it sounds like I'm minimizing it when I say just, and I don't mean it that way. If it is not a romantic engagement, it is still a very close bond, and it could be getting deeper in some way, I guess is what I see there. So, Capricorn, should be an interesting week for you. Anyway you read that. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. I want to just tell you how grateful I am for that. This is something I do for pleasure, not for a job. And I don't really do much to promote it. So it's really wonderful when I see, you know, so many Capricorns watching and liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel, getting these messages out to more folks. It really touches me. It does. And so I want to say thank you for that. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And we'll see you next week. Blessings.